This is an overview of the Liberate Your Liver guided liver flush program. I'm Siena Songbird, the creator of this program. I was chronically ill, and after 15 years of trying, studying, and implementing natural healing methods, I finally found liver flushing, which created massive breakthroughs for me. And I really realized that it is a keystone to making any other kind of healing practice or protocol actually work. And since then, I've come across huge communities of people who swear that liver flushing saved their life and that it is a piece of the puzzle that has made all the other pieces start to come together and work for them. I was liver flushing and having these huge breakthroughs in my health. And I was encouraging my friends and family to learn to do them as well. I had learned how to do it from a book and I was trying to get them to do that too, but I was frustrated because they weren't getting started and they weren't doing it and they were missing out on this life-saving protocol. I also saw a lot of people in the Facebook groups around liver flushing that wanted more guidance. And so I decided, since health is what I study and do full time, that I would create something to fill the gap so that people who didn't want to figure it out on their own from an outdated book and didn't have maybe thousands of dollars to pay for a private doctor or a retreat center to help them do their first flush, I developed an affordable guided group program that supports people to not just get started from zero with liver flushing, but to incorporate it into their lives in a masterful way for long-term healing benefits. So part of the program is an online course that I built that has 8 modules that are broken down into lessons. They have short videos. They're like bite size, to walk you through every step of the way. What does prep take? What supplies do I need? Exactly what products to order. Luckily, it's not very much in the supply department, but got you covered there. And then step by step, hour by hour, schedule for the flush. You can print out the schedule. I'm covering, of course, liver flushing, the prep for it, troubleshooting for it, stuck stone protocol, even though that's not needed very often, alternatives to the flush and the flush schedule. But I'm also covering colon cleansing and enema basics, which is important to have alongside with the liver flushing. I'm also covering kidney care and support of the adrenals as well, which we also need in combination with the liver flushing protocol. Everything you need is in this course, these modules that you can access anytime you want from the browser or an app on your phone. You can repeat watching, a certain lesson. Some clients like to listen to it over and over again until they just feel like they totally got it and they feel confident. You're going to feel rich in the information and guidance so that you know you have what you need when you need it. I have saved you the work of having to sort through all of this on your own, either from a book or online, and just put it there for you step by step. Additional to the online program, which is kind of done at your own pace and accessed on your own time, I'm also offering live group coaching calls. They're every other week right now. And this is so that I can make sure that you do not fail in this process. You will be held throughout the journey. Your questions will be answered, and we'll work together to tailor the flush protocol to work for you, which, might be in a unique way. I don't want you to get stuck with something that isn't working for you or your life. So my intention is to give you all the support you need to succeed in your own way over the long term, because that's where we see the greatest benefits from the liver flushing protocol. In addition to the live coaching calls, we have a private messaging thread for the Liberate Your Liver community so that you can feel held at all times. And if you have questions in between the calls, that is an opportunity for that. And you get to be surrounded by a community of brave people who are also doing the hard work, learning to read our body, respond to our body, and work with our body to heal and rejuvenate at a really deep level. All of that included, lifetime access, is the Liberate Your Liver guided liver flush program. Sometimes people ask, is this free? No, it is not exactly free. Any information you need to heal yourself is actually free if you look hard enough. Well, free, except what you need to put in is time and effort to find it and sort through it. The point of me making a guided program is to help people actually do it and get started with liver flushing. That's why it doesn't exactly work for me to make it free. The information is already there. If you wanted to access it, you could get started. I've put in the years of work, the thousands of hours of research for you, so you can just jump in and get started. But in order for you to take it seriously, a small investment is required. This is unfortunately the way that I've seen it work. Otherwise, I could just be enabling you to keep putting off jumping in and doing it. And that's not what I'm into. I'd like to help people actually get results. I try to keep the whole program very affordable, about the cost of 2 fancy doctor appointments, but you get support for 6, 12 months, however long you want to receive that support. You can either pay in full or utilize one of my extremely reasonable payment plans. It really is, I'm doing the best I can to make this accessible because I myself was chronically ill, disabled, and unable to work. And so I don't want to create the bar of entry that is untenable for people who are also sick. Who this program might not be for and wouldn't work for is someone who does not want to participate in their own healing or isn't willing to withstand some level of discomfort, and also someone who isn't willing to commit to this process in the long term. We're going to try to make it as smooth, as painless, as sustainable for you as possible, but it is important that you are aware that one liver flush isn't necessarily recommended. It's recommended to do them in a series. It's not going to work for someone who wants to fix their problems with a pill. So if you join the Liberate Your Liver movement, you will be able to efficiently and sustainably implement this life-saving liver flush protocol. And this is going to give you reassurance that you're doing everything you can to move your health in the right direction. And as your liver and bloodstream become cleaner and clearer, your body will naturally guide you towards more supportive habits and environments, helping you to re-enter the flow of life and inspiration. And as you get on the right track, you automatically become a beacon of inspiration for those around you. So you can help your family and friends to also begin to move in the right direction. If that sounds interesting to you and you are up for this kind of personal work, please reach out to me, Siena, and we can get you started. Many blessings. May all beings be liberated.